A woman accused of killing her brother has pled guilty. In July last year, Kristina May Juarez was arrested and charged with second-degree murder. Police say Juarez stabbed her brother Michael Christensen at a Jefferson Avenue home in Pocatello. He died from his injuries later that night. Nearly a year later, since the crime, Juarez has reached a plea agreement with Bannock County prosecutors and pled guilty to killing her brother.
We've amended the charge to involuntary manslaughter from second-degree murder. She entered in a guilty plea to that charge. There is a joint binding recommendation of 3 years fixed and 7 years indeterminate. So what that means is she's required to serve 3 years in prison. After that, she's eligible for parole, but it'll be up to the parole board to decide whether or not she'll be released at that point in time.
KPVI News that works for you reporter Magdala Lusant joins us now live from Jefferson Avenue where the incident took place, and Magdala spoke exclusively with Michael and Kristina's father. Magdala.
Matt, this is where it all started. In this house behind me is where police found Michael Christensen stabbed in the back. Michael and Kristina's father tells me he's lost both of his children, one to the justice system and the other to the grave. He says this tragedy has affected his family deeply, and there's no winning side to this resolution.
It was just heartbreaking.
On July 21st, 2016,
And I'll never forget it.
Pocatello police found Michael Christensen stabbed in the back at this home on Jefferson Avenue.
I just don't know what more to say. It's just heartbreaking. And it will always be with me.
Michael was 31 years old.
I received a phone call on July 21st at 11:07 from Michael's very best friend, Eddie Johnson, telling me that he'd been stabbed. And there was blood all over the place.
Michael died from his injuries that night. Charged with his death, his sister, Kristina Juarez.
See, I do love my daughter, and I will always love her. But all through this whole tragedy, all she's had to say is, I won't be here long. They don't have enough evidence. And I guess I'm relieved that it's come to this, to where she's finally had to admit to it.
Before a Bannock County judge and family, Juarez tearfully pled guilty to killing her brother.
Yeah, it's one of the tragedies of my life. And, you know, on both sides, no one is going to win.
Reaching a plea agreement with Bannock County prosecutors, Juarez's second-degree murder charge was amended to involuntary manslaughter. She could spend 10 years in prison.
And I just hope someday that I'll be able to talk to my daughter about this.
Right now, Juarez will sit in a Bannock County jail until her scheduled sentencing in August. Reporting live in Pocatello, I'm Magdala Lusant, KPVI News that works for you.
All right, thank you very much, Magdala.